All right, back by popular demand, as they say. We got some more Uncharted 4 here for you. And last time we had some interesting revelations, to say the least, which sort of drastically changed the course of the game. And sort of everything we know about what's been happening to this point. It's really flipped everything on its head. If you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go back and check my last video covering chapter 15 of Uncharted 4. It's also part 15 in the series. As a matter of fact, just go back and check out the whole series and all the other great Let's Plays I got up on my channel. So let's get things going. We have a flashback sequence that we're starting here for chapter 16. Again, also part 16 of my series. This is the brothers Drake. I can already see why that's a fitting title for this chapter, just what I know about it. But I know going in, we kind of saw last time that once again we are controlling young Nate, and we are with our slightly older teenage brother Sam. And it looks like we're about to rob a place. So anyways, let's check it out.
This place is humongous. Where do we even start?
Well, we start by finding a way in. And then we can take the grand tour.
You think this place has an alarm?
Let's try and find a way in that doesn't involve breaking a window. Ooh, it got chilly all of a sudden.
You want your jacket back?
No, just gotta keep moving.
Just gonna try and scope things out around the property. Obviously, if there's any treasure to collect along the way, we can go ahead and do that. I like to know what my surroundings are, as you probably know from having watched many of my other videos at this point. It's like another little garden area over here.
Jeez. What do you think a place like this costs?
I think knowing the answer will make you sad.
I really don't see anything of importance. I could be completely glossing over finds, though. Let's head up to where Sam's at. We came from down there. We checked that fence area over there. I didn't go up to this building, though. You can see there's a... Can't interact with the door at all. This looks like maybe a guest house.
Hey, Nate,
That's...
look. An open window.
Oh, yeah.
Here, follow me.
That's the main complex over there. This is kind of a separate entity.
Look around back, huh?
Again, can't access the door at all. This is around the other side of the guest house, what I'm assuming to be the guest house. I really don't see anything. Nothing's sticking out. I guess that's kind of the point, though, with the treasure. It's not supposed to jump in your face.
Okay, give me your hand. Alright, there you go. Here, follow me.
I can't jump that high.
Come on, Nathan.
So, just to be clear, this is the main complex we're entering now.
Whoa. Spooky.
Oh, here. I brought a spare.
So, are we looking for any particular room?
And just keep an eye out for any books, journals, any kind of research papers, you know?
Nothing in here.
A, hopefully nobody is home, and B, hopefully there are no alarms. Maybe that was some foreshadowing earlier, hopefully not. This is quite the attic. Bunch of hoarding going on up here. So we do have this letter with this photo on the back. Looks like a knight and some sort of professional, obviously. Let's read it. Miss Evelyn, my name is Kenichiro Namba. I recently attended your lecture at the Adventurers Lodge last week regarding your recent find, the set of Tokugawa-era armor you obtained off the coast of Okinawa. Okay, it's just a suit of armor. There's no one actually in it. Good to know. Your presentation was utterly fascinating, though I was surprised by the condescending tone of the questions from the audience. I believe recognition and respect for one's work should not be contingent on race or gender. Miss Evelyn obviously being female and possibly a minority, I suppose. I imagine we have both struggled in that regard. You can see Kenichiro Namba, also a minority. I write today because I have come into possession of what I believe to be French jousting armor, though I am not completely certain of the date nor the country of origin. Okay, that's the armor in the picture. The other armor he was referring to is obviously a set that Miss Evelyn, I think he said, was showing interest in. Right, recently attended your lecture at the Adventurers Lodge last week regarding your recent find. The armor you obtained off the coast of Okinawa. So yeah, and I write today because I have come into possession of what I believe to be French jousting armor, though I am not completely certain of the date nor the country of origin. If you have any time to spare, I would appreciate the insight of someone with your expertise. Apologies if this is too forward, but I will only be in the city for another month. In September, I travel to Iceland to study a Viking burial site. Lovely. And I would deeply regret missing the opportunity to speak with you further. I'm staying at the Lennox. If you wish to contact me, I sincerely hope you do. Kindest regards, Kenichiro Namba. That's definitely interesting. I don't know if that's exactly what we were looking for. I mean, after everything that broke in the last part with the whole Hector Alcazar jailbreak story with Sam being a complete lie, I'm just waiting at this point to be told that all these flashbacks are real lie. Basically, all of life at this point is a real lie. You can't believe anything. Your friends are your enemies. Insert cliche here. I mean, I don't even want to know what is coming next at this point.
Nope.
It's not gonna be in this attic. Boxes are filled with old traveling and camping equipment. Down we go.
I like the vibe of this chapter. This feels.
All night if I search this room by myself.
It all just feels very mysterious, like like Stranger Things, almost kind of like a bunch of teens, just
looking pretty. You're gonna help me search.
exploring this creepy place by themselves with flashlights.
So, how do we find them?
What, Mom's notebooks? I mean, don't you remember? She always used that off-white leather binding.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a large place. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Here we go. White leather. Sam, I think I found one.
For real?
No. It's not one of Mom's.
You got the right idea, though. Let's keep looking.
This is in relation to Kenichiro Nanba. Again, that dude with the suit of armor. Miss Evelyn, that is Sam and Nate's mom, if I am totally not mistaken. So this is the house of a person associated with their mom. Yes, sorry, I just wanted to take a minute to confirm that. Oh, We got a door over this way that we can certainly open. We can also head this way with Sam, where there's another object to interact with.
Hey, Sam? Call me crazy, but this looks like a Ming Dynasty vase.
Nathan, who in their right mind would have a Ming Dynasty vase just sitting around like that?
Yeah, it's probably a knockoff of some kind.
Yeah, of course it is, right?
Right.
This door can also be opened. Obviously a very expensive vase, which tells me this person is also powerful. Sorry, dude, you're gonna have to move out of the way real quick. Thanks, buddy. I want to open this door before we go in the other one. Whoa. Holy moly. Another room to explore. Crazy. All kinds of gadgets. This is one hell of a bedroom. Looks like it was a child's room to me. That's the first thing that comes to mind with all the posters on the wall. You have stuff from a child's younger age, like the rocking horse and the stuffed monkey, but then you have like all the posters on the wall and like the trains. And interesting. That vase alone tells us that this person is quite powerful, given that they have something of that kind of value.
Was this your house?
So they are just realizing that this could potentially be their mom's house. There's a picture of their mom and the gentleman, the Japanese fellow. I already can't remember his name, but the dude with the suit of armor. And this is what the front of the letter says: "Dear Eddie, greetings from Peru." Dear Eddie. Okay, interesting. That's a new name. Greetings from Peru. I hope my letter arrives safely. There is no post office here, only a small patch of grass serving as a runway and slow boats up the Manu River. I wish you could have seen the howler monkeys yesterday. Bright orange creatures with expressive faces and ample curiosity. I would not describe the noise they make as a howl. However, it is like a hurricane wind mixed with a lion's roar. Were it not illegal and dangerous, I would bring home one for you as a pet. I would bring one home for you as a pet. Come on, naughty dog. Your mom is buying herself with preparation. Sorry, Jesus, let's try that one more time. Your mom is busying herself. There we go. Your mom is busying herself with preparations for tomorrow's excursion into the jungle. I'm sorry. Your mom is busying herself with preparations for tomorrow's excursion into the jungle, where we hope to conclude our research. She sends her love. I promise when you are older, we shall bring you on our trips so that you might experience the larger world for yourself. Be good for grandmother, study hard, and we shall see you in a month. Love, Dad. I'm gonna need some explaining.
Hey, these boxes remind you of anything?
Every place we ever lived.
Exactly.
I remember Dad was always like, why bother unpacking? We're just gonna move again in a month.
Yep. Always the asshole.
That letter That letter is addressed to Ed. Well, it's in this room, so Ed is likely the owner of this room, likely the child. So that's interesting. I can't think of any Eds just off the top of my head. And then, it's from Dad, and then he's mentioning his mom and him are in the jungle, but there's a picture of whom I believe to be Nate and Sam's mom and our Japanese friend. So, yeah, I'm a little bit confused by some of that, and I guess all we can do is kind of wait and see what happens.
Won't budge.
Here, let's do it together. You ready? Push! 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 What the hell?
It's some sort of sarcophagus.
Yeah. Look around. This whole place is filled with sarcophaguses. Or sarcophagi.
Sam, this is real.
What is this place? Well, let's go find out. Hey, do me a favor. When I die, bury me in one of these.
Sure. Can I mummify you and put your organs in a jar too?
On second thought, maybe not.
Huh. This one's Roman. 3rd, maybe 4th century.
Lots of crazy, very expensive looking relics. Man, I just want to know exactly what's going on here. Obviously, we can see that it's in Nate's blood, this ability, his adventurer qualities have been in him since a child. We've seen that multiple times, but now we can see how brilliant Nate was as a kid as well. He's studying the sarcophagus like a pro, and so it's just sort of in his blood. And also, we can see, I wish they had introduced Sam in previous Uncharted games. It kind of sucks that it took this long, but obviously Nate and Sam shared this interest in just exploring the world and finding treasure. And it's a cool sort of brotherly bond to see represented here, no doubt. We have a couple different directions that we can go. There's a staircase leading down in this direction straight ahead here, and then if we go to the right, we have a staircase plus another hallway. Maybe let's go down this hallway, see if there's anything that we can interact with, and then I'm thinking we go up. We can go up as far as possible, explore everything that we can up there, and then make our way back down. I think that's probably the best way to kind of systematically approach things.
Hey, you recognize that one?
I've seen something like it before.
Reclining figures. It's Etruscan.
That's right.
Yeah. Husband and wife. And buried together. It's kind of dark. In like an awesome sort of way.
Yeah.
This place is like a damn museum.
Think they've got a dinosaur wing?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Organ jars. Cool.
I wouldn't necessarily consider an organ jar cool. Or really a sarcophagus for that matter. Creepy, yeah, that's more like it. We have a door. There's a door at the top of the stairs, that's about it. However, ta-da, a treasure, and that's actually a pretty cool one. Let's inspect this one. Lo and behold, it is a toy seaplane. Pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, that's not bad. We've only missed, excuse me, 3 treasures since our last one.
Here's another one. Nope.
I do believe this is an ancient Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo. I was the funny one. Always was.
I love that Nate doesn't even give a crap. He just doesn't even close up the box. Like, I think someone might notice that all the boxes in the attic have been opened. Eventually. Someone's going through my stuff. Yeah, definitely a Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo. That I can confirm. I am an expert in Mesopotamian washer-dryer combos, as a matter of fact. So it's convenient that it came up here today. Man, we knew this was a big house, but no words can describe exactly how big it is and how many different rooms there are. And Lord knows how many secret rooms there probably are. We have worked ourselves down at least one level, a couple, I think now, from the attic. So we are getting a little bit closer to the ground floor. Sort of prime territory. Although there are obviously tons of valuables up here already. We've probably seen millions of dollars worth of valuables. Now we have some sort of wine cellar or a dry room or a cool room or whatever the hell you want to call it. Another door in this general direction. We could go in. I think we have to go in at this point.
Hey, Nathan, check me out. Now, who am I? Huh? Dr. Livingston, come on!
Nice.
Nah, I don't know. Kind of looks like a normal kitchen to me. Something about this place just felt very familiar, but we obviously haven't been here before. It's huge, obviously. Industrial-sized kitchen, massive. Can confirm this is likely now the ground floor, if we've reached the kitchen and pantry and that kind of thing. Typically that would be found on the ground floor.
Hey, check it out.
Hail Caesar!
It's hot in there.
Before the age of high-tech security cameras, something obviously they don't have to be concerned about with this exploration sort of being caught that way. They're going to have to be stumbled upon or really sort of trip some sort of alarm. Just some more cool finds. We had the suit of armor over there. This place is pretty dark in some places. Without these flashlights, it would be horrendous trying to get through this place.
So where are we going?
Huh?
Well, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Okay, well. Here we go. India.
Yeah, we'll visit the Taj Mahal.
Round and round she goes. Soviet Union. Let's go to Moscow.
Yeah, it might be a tad difficult to get in. I always wanted to see the Red Square, though.
Let's try again. England. Sure would be cool to see Windsor Castle. Right, Sam?
Hey, don't look at me. It's not my fault you weren't born yet. It's not like I remember much of it anyways. And it wasn't that cool.
Uh-huh.
So that's funny. It looks like Sam has had experience before sort of fooling around at Windsor Castle. Interesting. Gotta hear that one in the future. Might shock you here. Yes to India, no to the Soviet Union, and we'll say yes to England. I'd check it out.
Okay, one last spin. Brazil.
Hey, now you're talking. All kinds of undiscovered places in the rainforest.
And all kinds of undiscovered tribes with poison darts.
Yeah, that too.
I just read this one.
Oh yeah? Is it any good?
It's kind of incredible. It's about the first Western woman to visit Lhasa. I'll get there myself one day.
Crazy again how dedicated Nate is at such a young age to like how passionate he is about what he does. Pretty sure at his age I was reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. You know what? He's wearing his Dr. Livingston cap. So I am going to go with this lovely piece from the suit of armor, considering the theme of suits of armor has been quite prevalent in this chapter so far. Or rather, they have been very well represented. Oh look, more finds. What do we got?
Fertility totems.
Hey, aren't you a little young to be looking at that stuff?
Aren't you a little old to be making that joke?
Never too old.
Wow. This table's as big as the ones in the orphanage dining hall.
I bet the food here was better.
Wouldn't take much.
Damn, they must have thrown some great parties in here.
Judging by the artifacts, they certainly had enough money for it.
Yeah. Looks like it's been a long time since the last one, though.
Another one. We got another letter here. Let's see what we got. Interesting. Evelyn. Okay. It's 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning here, which means it is afternoon in Arabia. I hope you are finding the heat bearable. The Queen of Sheba at least had an entourage accompanying her and her treasure on her journey to Solomon. Thanks to my foolish behavior, you are retracting that journey alone. Oh my god, I can't read. Let's try that again. Thanks to my foolish behavior, you are retracing that journey alone. Right, that makes more sense. We always agreed that we should strive to live a life of our own choosing, free of regret and missed opportunities. At the airport, my thoughts were not of the present, but of the future. I simply have a hard time reconciling the whirlwind life we live around the world versus the one we live at home. No matter how intense our disagreement, I should not have cast doubt on your commitment to our family. Interesting. I deserved your admonishment, and I understand why you left without me. In the spirit of Solomon, we must find a way to seek compromise. Until then, I wish you the very best of luck. Edmund and I shall be eagerly awaiting your return. So the gentleman obviously lived here with his son Edmund, and Evelyn continued to go on adventures. Given Evelyn's adventurous background, again, it's just cementing the fact that this is likely the boy's mom. Maybe the mom had a relationship with this gentleman, Ken. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. And then I can't imagine they had another son, so maybe the son just belongs to Ken, just like the boys just belong to Evelyn. I'm not sure. I would assume this will all be cleared up in time. It is great, though, because this just makes you want to dig sort of deeper and deeper into the game so that you can find out. I'll go to chapter 17, obviously, and then we'll call it a vid. I don't think there was anything else over here. No. Whoa. It is literally a freaking armory. Look at all of these old guns. This is incredible. What is this place, honestly? Obviously the home of an adventurer. Right?
Hey, check out this crazy demon helmet.
Is that a Viking helmet?
Come on. You know Viking helmets don't have horns? It's Persian.
Oh, my bad.
Can you imagine being the one to actually uncover these things?
Must be something, right?
Don't worry, kid. You will get your time. Believe me. You don't know it now, but you will. I like the Viking helmet better. He mentioned that that other suit of armor helmet. There's a specific term for that, but it's escaping me. He said it was hot earlier, so the Viking helmet is a little cooler on the head, on that scalp.
Whoa. Lawrence of Arabia.
Always wanted to see that flick. Never got around to it, though.
Jousting armor. Looks French.
Jousting armor that looks French. I wonder where we've heard of that before. That's the same suit of armor that we saw in that photo earlier with that Japanese fellow. Is that Japanese fellow Ken? Was that his name? That would certainly tie up some loose ends here. But then we saw that other person mentioned from that different the University of Tehran, wasn't it? So, you know, maybe it was just a professional relationship.
Hey, maybe don't go waving your flashlight around the windows too much. Or you could just not listen to me.
I do genuinely appreciate this chapter. It's a much slower pace than the last few chapters for sure, which it can sometimes be a little bit of an adjustment, no doubt, when you come from higher paced chapters. But I do like the setting, just sort of exploring this, I mean, now abandoned house, currently abandoned house, but I mean, it's not. People obviously reside here. So it's actually quite full, au contraire. Given the fact that they have millions of dollars worth of stuff in here, they for sure have some sort of a security system. Absolutely. The cops could literally already be on their way, but we wouldn't even know.
It's locked.
Mom's stuff might be in one of these rooms. We gotta find another way in.
I take it those are bedrooms based on the boys' dialogue. Maybe one of them is the bedroom belonging to Evelyn, the mum. Oh, there's a grate up there. That's exactly how we're gonna get in. I think Sam sees it up there as well, but I want to explore down here just a little bit further.
The air vent. Up there.
Oh yeah. That could get us into the room below it.
Not us. You.
What?
I can't fit in there. Can you handle it?
You kidding me? Can I handle it?
All right. Let's see what you got then.
Going it alone.
So, holy crap. This is actually Evelyn, I believe their mom, on the front of this Adventure Life magazine. So she was actually a world-renowned adventurer like Nate. We kind of know where he got it from now. This is really the most I think we've ever seen in the Uncharted series in terms of info given about Nate's familial roots, his backgrounds. This is the most kind of bones that they've thrown us regarding
the dragon gone. Looks like it's from Southeast Asia.
Nice.
We'll head up to that air vent shortly. That's how we're going to go about continuing the story. Let's do some more exploration here because this house is literally chock full of stuff to interact with.
Look at these. Compass, sundial.
Just imagine being lost at sea. And those instruments are the only thing standing between death and salvation.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right, we have another letter here, and on the back of this letter, another photo attached. This is of an older Ken, I'm assuming, with, it looks like his son Edmund graduating from, I don't know, maybe college or university. Ken is obviously an older age. He's in a wheelchair in this photo. Evelyn is not present, so it looks like Evelyn eventually sort of separated herself from this relationship with Ken and his son Edmund. Whether or not this son Edmund has anything to do with Evelyn, we don't know. I'm not entirely clear about that. But so that room that we found upstairs, obviously, again, was Edmund. And I mentioned that, we sort of saw different things in the room going from childhood all the way up to sort of adulthood and an interest in cars and that sort of a thing and tinkering. And and obviously, there is Edmund in older age. So he likely lived here for quite some time as well. I'll flip it here and we'll read this letter. Once again, this is going to be addressed to Evelyn. And it's going to read as follows. Evelyn, I happened across the latest issue of Adventure Life and was surprised and delighted to see you grace its cover once again. I am pleased to see you looking so happy, still doing what you enjoy. In spite of our separate lives, your accomplishments still bring me no small amount of pride. Attached is the photo from Edmund's graduation. Top of his class. There you go. I guess we did something right. Oh, so it is her son as well, or maybe he just means she helped Ken raise Edmund. Though he would kill me if he knew I told you, I want you to know that Edmund was devastated when you chose to journey to India without him this past summer. He has grown into a capable and self-assured young man. His flashes of insight remind me of you, particularly the look that crosses his face just before the eureka moment. What's more, he loves and admires you more than I can express. I've had my share of struggles over the years, and I've never asked you for anything. I'm now asking you to take Edmund on your next journey. I know it'll be a challenge, and you might not move at the pace you're used to, but I promise you this. You'll find a joy the likes of which no one else can provide. I look forward to hearing about your next big find. Keep making all of us proud. With warm regards, Ken.
Hey, they've got your favorite book here.
Really? Which one?
A general history of the robberies and murders of the most notorious pirates.
Yeah, more like a generally made-up history. Even the author's name is a fake.
Fake or not, this looks like a first edition.
Are you serious? Man, this place, man. Wow.
Want to take it with you?
Nah. It'll just disintegrate in my backpack.
You could sell it. Then you wouldn't need to take that job.
Well, tonight, let's just stick with what already belongs to us.
I don't know if maybe I'm just tripping or something, but I thought I heard a bang when I picked up that book. Ironically, the book is about the most notorious pirates. Definitely some irony there. And again, highlighting the boy's interest in pirates, particularly Sam from his young age. Which would also help to explain why he's so obsessed with finding this one particular treasure that we're trying to find in present day. He obviously took a liking to pirates from a very young age. Okay. Another room explored. I don't think we have a whole lot left here. We have this big room down here and another staircase that leads up to sort of that balcony.
Nice. Liven up the place.
Since when do you like classical music?
Excuse me, I am a man of many tastes. Is that a letter?
What's left of it.
Hey, check this out.
Someone wanted to buy their stuff. Guess they said no.
I think I found a way up. Come here.
I wouldn't want to part with the stuff either.
Let me move this.
Sam's found something, but we found this half-burned letter. Let's just try and read it quick here. So this is all we got. Allow the sarcophagus to join its fellows from Amenhotep's tomb in our museum. I certainly understand your reluctance. You did beat us to the find after all, but our offer is more than generous, and I can assure you it will be treated and displayed with the proper care and respect due to the sarcophagus and the effort undertaken to retrieve it. You have enjoyed its magnificence in your home for years. It is time to share it with the rest of the world. I hope you will reconsider my offer. Yours sincerely, Peter K. GR Acquisitions. And they were trying to burn this letter, so they weren't fans of that situation. The plot thickens. Couple more places I want to check out here before I help Sam. Just want to make sure if there's any treasure or anything like that around. Oh, another headpiece. Is it better than the Viking helmet? You know what? No, I think I like the Viking helmet a little bit better. Yes, definitely like the Viking helmet better. I love that he's told me, please don't use your flashlight near the windows, and literally, that's all I've done. Alright, another find here.
Oh, wow. They knew Amelia Earhart.
No kidding. Man, they knew all the cool people.
Amelia Earhart, that is definitely a name you should know. This is interesting. June 8th, 1937. My dearest E, your journey to El Mirador sounds fantastic. Did the Mayans leave anything behind for you? Look forward to hearing more in person upon my return. Yours, Amelia Earhart, or presumably Amelia Earhart. Who else? Who the hell else is A. Earhart going to be? She was obviously a very famous adventurer who, didn't she go missing? I believe she went missing after a flight or died in flight. But she was really a phenomenal female influence back in the day, for sure. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's just head up these stairs. Oh. I guess I'm not getting up the stairs. Oh, that's what he wants to move over here so that we can get up there, I suppose.
You ready? Oh, oops.
It's a Polaroid.
Let me see. I think it still works. Here, come here. Now smile, all right? Don't lose it.
We're bringing all the color to the photo. I think that's probably good. That's actually a really nice a really, really nice photo. And I like it with the hats, the Dr. Livingstone hats. And yours truly, the Viking hat.
Okay, up here. Hey, don't fall.
Alright, so we haven't missed any treasures, as we find a treasure on the couch here. Going back to that toy seaplane that we found a cool pirate snow globe. Again, quite ironic. Quite cool, nonetheless. I dig something like that. That would be like my center mantelpiece. No, I'm just kidding. There's a telescope up here. Can't interact with that. Looks like this was an optional area just to get this treasure. So really, the only other place to go now is up into that air vent. I don't think I missed anything up here. There didn't seem to be anything else to me. I don't know why Sam won't come over here. Maybe if I go all the way upstairs, he will. I can't interact with the doors again. Sam is like stuck in that other portion of the room. He doesn't seem to want to come this way for some reason. And I need his help to be able to hoist me up to that air vent. There's something up there though. There's some sort of an alarm or something like that. Samuel, what the hell are you doing? Maybe if I interact with this thing again here, it'll snap him out of it.
I don't think the journals are here. We should find a way up to that vent.
I guess even hoisting me would be a little bit too much, right? But I didn't find anything in my travels that would help hoist me up there. You know what I mean? Like, damn. The mail is piling up at the front door. Didn't notice that the first time. Find a way up there. We're not going to be able to carry anything up these stairs. He should just be able to lift me up. I don't know why he won't.
What? You didn't like that?
This is weird.
really don't think the journals are here. We should find a way up to that vent.
Oh, he went into that other room with me, but then he goes into that room. We should find a way up to that vent. Yeah, see, it's too high even if he boosts me. But, like, what do you want me to do? I haven't found anything that I can, like, carry. Let me go up here again. Because I can't believe we worked our way up here just to find one treasure. Yeah, but that's it. There's this box here. Yeah, that's it. I really don't see anything that we haven't already interacted with. Oh.
Damn it. Journals about everything in the world, but nothing from Mom.
It's a big house. Don't give up yet.
Thing is, I don't really want to save my game if this is like some sort of a glitch that won't allow me to get up there. There's no other way that I could see getting up there. Like unless I'm just missing something. I've got to be missing something here. How are we gonna get up to that air vent? Oh, you know what? Those windows go up pretty high, but that's not gonna lead me anywhere. That's just the exterior anyways. I really don't get it.
I really don't think the journals are here. We should find a way up to that vent.
Okay, give me one quick sec here. Let me look it up. Okay, it does have to do with that original bookcase that we moved over on this side of the room. And now they give me a hint. Really? Anyways, I should be able to get up this way now. I never tried going this way. I always jumped across to that sort of second level there. Okay, at least we're making progress now. We're just trying to make it up into that air duct, which is going to lead into those rooms that are behind those doors that we couldn't open sort of on the second level of this room. Some weapons. I saw this steering wheel on the wall, this like boat steering wheel on the wall next to the vent, and I figured it's kind of out of place where it is sort of anyways, so I figured that had to do with getting to the air vent, but I just didn't know sort of where the starting point was to get up here. Let's check this out. Uh-oh. That's definitely... I don't think it's a fire detector.
There.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic. All right. Okay. I'm in.
Can you get the door open?
Hold on. Codeine. Lots of painkillers. Got it.
Based on all the medical equipment and painkillers and everything, someone obviously spent their dying moments here. I'm going to once again assume Ken. Maybe that's why this property has been vacated. Maybe it was recently. Maybe Edmund, you know, now being an adult, is just trying to figure everything out. Again, the plot thickens. So we have another letter. This one cannot be flipped, so there's no photo attached to this one. It reads as follows. Evelyn, I was hoping I wouldn't have to write this letter. I was hoping our last conversation made my intentions clear. I was hoping that ignoring your repeated attempts to contact me would eventually send the right message. Discovering you sent my daughter a check in the mail means the message was too subtle for someone like you. I don't need your money, and more to the point, I don't want your money. I can take care of my family just fine without your help. It's insulting to both of our intelligences to pretend that your hollow gesture would somehow rekindle our relationship. What little was left of our bond died the moment you couldn't bother to show up for Dad's funeral. There you go. Right up to the moment he drew his last breath, he still loved you. I don't. I pray you find peace with whatever it is you've been seeking your entire life, but do not contact me or my family again. Edmund.
Well, that's sad.
So, anything?
Didn't see any journals.
All right, well, we still got the other locked door, so come on. Journals galore. Well, let's see what we find.
Nope.
We found academic and sort of intellectual journals from around the world, from different universities. Pretty incredible stuff. Here's another one. Let's see where this one's from.
No.
Viking Treasures of Vinland. Oh, wow, Stephen Tremblay, University of Toronto. Love it. What are the chances of that? Well, hometown hero. I guess we're looking for Mom's
Whoa.
journal?
Sam.
You got something? This is it.
Riches of Paradise?
And this is where the quest begins. Evelyn bought a first edition of A General History of the Pirates from a collector. That's that book we saw earlier, along with a stack of 18th century documents. Among them, I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could Riches of Paradise refer to? We're kind of finding that out the hard way in present time. If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him. So where is it? Need to trace it back to the source. Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Picture caption, Joseph Burns. Map caption, last known sighting. Note above letter. What are these markings?
Whoa. Henry Avery. Gunsway heist.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've never seen this one.
Yeah, me either. But that's definitely Mom's handwriting.
Put up your hands. Slowly.
Hey, there's no need for that.
What is he holding?
Hey, you keep your gun on me.
Give me my journal.
All right. I'm sorry, Nathan. So what now?
Now, we wait for the police.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that headache.
Stop.
I mean, the hassle of ruining two kids' lives, that's...
I really don't want to shoot you.
Come on, lady, it was no harm, no foul, all right?
We all must face the consequences for our actions.
And at least let him go. I brought him down here so he could see our mom's stuff. That's it, he had nothing to do with this.
What?
I'm telling you that this is all on me.
No. Your mother's stuff.
Yeah, that journal. It was our mom's.
You're Cassandra Morgan's boys.
Hi?
My God. I could have shot you.
Yeah, you still might, so, do you mind?
You knew our mom?
She worked for me. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm a collector of sorts.
That's sort of an understatement.
So, Mom was like your translator?
Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met. We could have accomplished so much together. But then her illness... I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Happened a long time ago.
Of all her discoveries, this would have been her crowning achievement. Sic parvis magna.
Greatness from small beginnings.
Sir Francis Drake's motto. Yeah, Latin and historical figures. Those were our dinner conversations. We were a weird family.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs?
Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
Yeah.
That's what history tells us. But your mother and I believed otherwise. Learning that old pirate's secrets is just one more adventure I have to let go. I guess there's a lot I have to let go. Forgive me. Ramblings of an old woman. Here. It is as much yours as it is mine. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll be able to finish what she started.
Yeah, so, we're off the hook, right?
I'll handle the police. You found your way in. I trust you can see yourself out. Hmm?
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
Sorry about the mess.
Come on, Nathan. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Holy shit. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Sam?
Ma'am?
Oh,
The police. You all right?
Wait, we have to do something.
yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
Can't just leave her here.
There's nothing we can do for her. All right, we have to run. If the cops find us here, then this...
Ma'am?
Nathan! We gotta go. Right now. Oh, shit. Window, come on!
Okay. You check upstairs. You come with me.
Hurry.
Wait up.
You check over by that fountain? Go see them.
Crap.
Careful.
Haven't heard back from the guys inside.
It's a big place. Might take a while.
Yeah.
Sam.
I got you. Just jump. The chimney. Come on.
Coming.
Took you guys long enough. We're here, aren't we? What do you got? Do something. Don't you? They're on the ground somewhere.
The front gate looks clear.
Front gate. Got it.
Go slow.
Okay.
Nathan! Run for it! This way! We can lose him!
Officer Murphy, we got 2 burglary suspects on foot. One of them on foot now. Move now.
Freeze, goddammit!
Shit.
Stop, goddammit! Down on the ground.
Come on.
Hands on your head.
Go, go, go!
There.
Gotcha.
There they are.
Come on, go!
Call for backup.
I did already!
One more warning! Down on the ground, hands on your head! Gotcha!
Oh, shit.
Come on! Run!
Stop, goddammit!
Nathan, over here!
There! By the guest house!
Run!
Shit! They're bolting!
The dumpster, come on!
Okay.
Away! Go back down. Back to the main gate.
On the bike, now, come on! All right, hold on tight. I'd say we're clear. But we catch our breath for a second. Some night, huh?
Some night. That old lady.
Hey. Hey, you listen to me. That wasn't our fault back there. I mean, that lady, she was, sick. I mean, it's okay to feel bad, but there was nothing we could do about it.
So what are we gonna do now? I can't go back to the orphanage. You can't go back to your job.
And we don't.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. We get as far away from this place as we possibly can.
Yeah? And how long till the cops find us?
Oh, I think they'll be looking for Nathan and Samuel Morgan.
Yeah, that's us.
What if it wasn't? Nathan, back at that mansion, you knew just as much about that stuff as that poor old lady. Here, I always felt that we were destined for something great. But until tonight, I didn't know what that meant. But this, Mom's unfinished work, this is our chance to restart our lives with brand new identities.
What are you talking about?
I know some guys. Pretty good at forging papers, too. Now, as for our new name, Mom believed that Sir Francis Drake had heirs. Who's to say he didn't?
You're serious, aren't you?
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together, we're gonna go far. So what do you say? Nathan Drake?
Everything changed after that. You know, we became explorers, adventurers. Mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
You know, for a while it felt like, you know, if we weren't taking turns going to jail, it was because we were in jail together. And after I lost him, after I thought I lost him.
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
Something like that. That's it. Now you know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything. But it's a lot.
Love to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that you're lucky that I found you when I did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't lose a limb or anything. It would have been a royal pain getting you out of here.
How did you, find me anyway?
Oh, you know, easy. Just follow the sound of gunfire.
No, I mean, how did you get here? Oh, of course.
Come in, Sully.
Hey, darling. How's he doing?
Oh, you know, he's banged up, but he's alive. Par for the course. Now we just need to rescue the other Drake.
What do you mean?
I'll let Nate tell you.
Hey, pal. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it. So what happened to Sam?
Rafe's got him.
Shit. You know where they are?
Yeah, they're headed to the northern side of the island. See if you can find a place to set down over there. Once we get Sam, we're gonna need to get out of here pretty quick.
Copy that.
Hey, what about the treasure?
Forget it. We don't need it.
But Alcazar.
No, there is no Alcazar.
It's all bullshit.
Wait, you mean the debt, the
escape?
Yeah, Sam made it all up. What an asshole, right? Look, I'll fill you in on everything when I see you, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait. Look, you two be safe down there.
You know us.
Treja.
Thanks.
Sure.
No, I mean, thanks for saving me. Again.
I almost didn't this time.
Right.
Come on. I got us a ride. So, we're headed to the northern side of the island?
Yeah, New Devon. It's home to the founders of Libertalia.
And that's where Rafe is taking your brother.
Treasure's probably there. Just need to save Sam before they find it.
Okay, and we move on to chapter 17. A few things here that I want to go over. First of all, thank God that Nate has Elena and Sully in the picture, or, I mean, he would have been dead long ago without really both of them. They both play an extremely important role in their lives, especially Elena now loves him so much that she came all the way here to make sure that he was okay after he was wrenched out of retirement by Sam, all a facade the entire time. I mean, really, it's becoming kind of pathetic. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Nate and Elena are so willing to go back and save Sam. Sam has been out of the picture for all these years. Now, I know that, we've seen the kind of impact that Sam has had on Nate's life, and he just said there that, he let go of Sam. Sam was no longer a part of his life, so it's definitely tough sort of getting, all of a sudden he's returned and he's here. But really, Sam has caused nothing but a lot of negativity from what I've seen with his influence on Nate and getting Nate involved in bad situations. But I guess, family is family, and at the end of the day, you're going to do whatever you can for your family. And so Nate and Elena realizes how important Sam is to Nate. They're going to try and save Sam here. I love that Uncharted 4 has had such a heavy focus on Nate. I feel like the focal point, the centerpiece of so many Uncharted games is the quest, the adventure itself. But we haven't really been given a lot of information and background on Nate, and that's essentially all this game has been. But I guess that's just a testament to the kind of character that Nate is. He's always been this mysterious sort of character that you don't know a lot about, sort of like a Lara Croft or even a James Bond, where you don't really have their full background story. There's this mystery around them, so much so that even Elena didn't know any of this about Nate up until now, and she's sort of just been filled in. Hopefully they'll be able to sort of salvage their relationship. This is no longer about the treasure, though. Now, with no Alcazar in the picture, I think at this point we're just trying to get home safely. So our main objective here has certainly changed. We've certainly shifted gears here, and we're going sort of in a new direction. This is obviously present day, so we were slowly trying to make our way. We found Libertalia. We're making our way through Libertalia. Well, eventually Rafe and Nadine cut us off. He grabbed Sam, and Nate got pushed off a cliff and landed down here, and that's when Elena came running in to save him, and then we got that whole background story involving the boys. So I just want to clear, I was wrong about quite a few things this past chapter. I said originally that the home was someone that was, related, had an acquaintance at least with the Drake's moms. I thought their mom, perhaps resided at that residence, and I started to assume that she was the Evelyn character, but the Evelyn Ken Edmund saga that was revealed throughout multiple notes, pictures, etc. throughout the house, that saga that sort of unfolded is just a separate family. It's sort of a separate sort of side story to follow along with. Evelyn is simply sort of a colleague of sorts. The Drake's mom is Cassandra Morgan, and I completely forgotten, they have mentioned this before, that she got very ill. That's about all we know about her, though. We don't really know a whole lot more than that. Again, there is still some mystery around the Drakes, despite a lot of their lives now being revealed. There is still a lot of mystery. So yes, their mom is indeed Cassandra Morgan, but like Evelyn, she is a historian. I'm sure she went on her fair share of adventures. We found multiple of those leather journals throughout the house from different academics and historians. One from the University of Toronto. Finally, we found the one from our mom's sort of academic journal, Cassandra Morgan. We knew that Ken was no longer alive. We knew Edmund was probably not likely in the picture. But like I said, despite the house seemingly being abandoned, it was still sort of kept in a way. And so you kind of knew that somebody would be there. And sure enough, Evelyn came out of the woodwork, threatened us with that gun there. But ultimately, her last moments were well spent because she was able to reveal stuff to the boys, some very important things to the boys that directly impacts them. She was able to confirm her relationship with their mom and some of their intent, and their ability to work together. So I was saying, we can see how Evelyn can be the boy's mom because she's such an adventurer. Even though it turns out she's not the boy's mom, we could still say the same thing about Cassandra, based on the little tidbits of information that we were given about her being such a dedicated historian. And still not a lot of word on the boy's dad either, so still a lot of questions about the boy's family. But that was one hell of a mission, and I knew by the end we'd be able to put all the pieces together. I am sorry that hopefully I wasn't too confusing, assuming the story of Evelyn and that. I did one stream last Monday, and finally I did another one now, and today is what, Sunday? Or did I do it last Tuesday? Anyways, I've done 2 this week, which is good because prior to that, I think the last one I did was like August 19th or something like that. So it's tough, you lose track of some of the names. I definitely know what's going on in the story. I've got the better gist of it, but I think that kind of contributed to the confusion a little bit. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Got it. I like that. they have given references to how the boys got introduced to this pirate quest in the first place. You know, we had that conversation about the first edition of that pirate book, and we could see how interested the boys got about that particular treasure. Evelyn, you know, ultimately introduced us to the story of Henry Avery and Joseph Burns, and, you know, we know a lot about that already from having done our homework and already gone through, you know, all of those quests and leads and stuff like that. But we also get to see the very, very, very basic roots of Uncharted and where the name Nathan Drake comes from. You know, I've always been a little bit confused about that. Why Nathan Drake? Where does that name originate from? Well, now we know. This is sort of like the origin story, more or less, in a lot of ways. We're just being sort of bombarded with background information, but I mean, for me, it's like, keep it coming. I appreciate it, but it's cool to see that you know, the very basic roots of where these boys come from. Very, very cool stuff. That's all I got for you today, though. I hope, I'm sorry you had to listen to the ramblings of a madman, but I mean, if you made it to this point in the video, you've been doing it for 1 hour and 22 minutes, so it's something that you must enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. What the hell else is there now on YouTube? Hit the ding bell, whatever the heck it is. Love you, YouTube. Yeah, and this is part 16. We got part 17 next time. It's called For Better or Worse. And we'll see where this exciting adventure goes next. Peace.